Hi everyone, it's Raleigh, and today I'm planning my Hobonichi Cousin for the week of October 30th, and my brain's already started the tricks or treats, I guess. I started this and I forgot to hit record. So, I'm using a kit. It's from the May subscription from Coffee Monsterz Co. It's this really cool kind of witchy theme and these awesome colors that I really like. They're like purples and grays and blues. So up across the top, I have the dates. I did my usual work, but I used a ghosty for it. I have put some washi down and a list in the bottom right. And I just put down, when I realized I hadn't been filming, this sticker from another page that kind of coordinated with it. And I had put this tape down, but I think I'm going to take it off. It's not quite as purple as I'd like, I think. So, and I had another idea because another sheet, I think there were 3 or 4 sheets in this all together, was this one with these dots. And so I thought I'll use these as separators for the bottom, because this week I'm going to do kind of what I did last week, just like with a today for each day and then lists along the bottom of things I want to do. And I thought these colors would be neat. I thought it would be something a little bit different. So start to get these down. And I like them because they're kind of translucent. And that's what I like about the whole feel of this set. It's a kind of subtler. All right, I've just skipped ahead. I was rambling a bit, so I'm gonna probably just edit and bring you guys back now. I've just finished putting the dots along the bottom, so I think this is looking pretty good. I've also, oh yeah, I want to do my line, and I'll grab my new ruler. The most recent subscription parcel that came from Coffee Monsterz Co. included this ruler, which was great because I hadn't been able to buy one separately yet. They hadn't had them available, so I was pretty happy about that. And I really like the design of the kits that I think was the October subscription parcels that came out. They're really nice, and so probably next week I'll probably use the like November theme for the week, like I'm gonna be using for the monthly. But the week after that, I might use the the stickers from their most recent parcel, which is again where all these came from, except for the lists and text, etc. So we've got my todays. So I usually I like these because they're kind of see-through, and I normally put a color behind it. But this time, I think rather than that, because I am liking this kind of more muted with just little hints of color, I think I might just put these down. And then there was another sheet that came with it with emoji heads with like witches hats and things. So I think that will be the plan. Let's see how that holds together. But I think, and I do adapt, I mean, very slightly the format I use for these, but I think this is a week where it's a busy week at work, but I'm working from home. Along the bottom, I'm going to, but I don't have a lot of appointments and things where I'd want to, break it out. Like sometimes I break it out by, morning or afternoon, or sometimes I break it out into sections across the days, like home stuff, wellness stuff, etc. But I find when I'm a little busier, this is a better way to go, because then I can adapt. So either the night before or in the morning, I can figure out when I'm gonna actually put in for each day. I'll put a couple little references in there now, and then along the bottom, I use it for different lists. So I'll have probably a section for next week. I want to have a section. I've got some finance stuff I need to do. I found I've also liked putting what I want to read and watch, which is good because then if I have a moment, it stops me from just sort of drifting around. So I just put all those witches. That might be a lot. Okay, I might remove some of those later. We'll see. That's what I kind of like about this process too. You can't really go wrong, and I just enjoy doing it. So sometimes tape goes down and back up, and sometimes other stickers do. I also went through like my lists and my trackers to find things that had like more of a purpley kind of color to them, or mauve color, because I just don't tend to have a lot of layouts with that, just because a lot of the kits I have don't have it. So I pulled out a couple things like the gray box on the side there on the right, this one, and I think I've got a marquee as well that I want to use for, I think it's intended for movies, but I'll be using it for, here it is. I'll use it for, again, what I want to read or watch, because I think it's helpful. Sometimes and sometimes it's new things, like a weekly thing that's coming out, but a lot of the time it's just kind of comfort shows. I usually put something I watch that'll kind of make me laugh and relax, and something else that might get my energy up a bit. So I'm going to use that. Okay, what else? My brain is starting to freeze again. Oh yeah, I think I want to use, there's these really cool little scroll things. And I think along the left I'll have, I think the no spend will probably be the only tracker. I just want a couple little things along the side here. But I've been looking forward to using this one for a while, since I got it. So this will be the perfect week for it. And I'm going to put down some of these others. This was actually, I think altogether there might have been 4 sheets for this. But yeah, a lot of these other cool little things. So I think I'm going to try and use them up, because there's not quite enough to do another week with this theme. So, and that's another reason why I want to pull back on some of the other color and things, because there'll probably be more stickers than usual. So I think that looks good there. And yeah, covering up the kind of normal emojis with these theme pieces is nice too. I'm trying to think what I could use to cover up the marquee. Yeah, it doesn't cover up quite enough. I know with the days of the week up top, there was also another bigger one. I think there was a book maybe, but it might be translucent. Why can't I find anything? Do you guys experience this? I swear it was just here. Now Ren has been walking around, so some stuff is getting shuffled without me doing it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah, it's too translucent, I think, and maybe too big. Okay. Let's maybe rethink that one. So yeah, I'd gotten the subscription box, subscription parcel from Coffee Monsterz Co. Yeah, I'll use the cauldron here. And it was really nice. And I also got, I was waiting on 2 very small orders to finish up what I need to set up my Hobonichi Cousin for next year. And so everything has come in now. So sometime honestly, probably over the next week or 2, when I have like a half day kind of to myself, where I can just relax, and I want to really enjoy the process. But now it's nice that I have everything I need. So when the mood strikes me, I can put it together, and I'll be using Coffee Monsterz Co again in the Cousin, and the kind of main theme of the kits and everything this year was kind of a floral. It was, I think, birthday or birth month florals, but just florals. So I'm really happy to do that. I've just been putting a couple other these little ones, one for recycling, one for payday. Yeah, maybe we can use this. That's another one. I really like this this sticker, but I don't have a lot of the time it doesn't go with the kind of purpley mauve ones. So I'll put that down. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you've picked out your planners for 2024, what you're using, and if there's a sticker company that you really like as well. I'd be curious to know. And in some ways it seems early, but I guess it's really not, to be setting up in November. Oh, I'm going to use this ghost again for next week. And that's the only strange thing is especially this last month and a bit has gone by really quickly. So I kind of can't believe it's going to be November this week, and then December and the holidays. And I'm actually off on vacation for 2 weeks in November, so I'm looking forward to that. It's 2 weeks away now. But in some ways too, like I had a few moments this week where it's like, oh, there's, 2 months till Christmas, and I'm going on vacation for 2 weeks. And so that does obviously, so now I'm down to, I don't know how many weeks before high rent, before the end of the year, when work will need to be, my year-end work will need to be done. So I had a bit of a moment of, oh gosh, that's a lot, but I'm sure it will all work out. And I'm so lucky to have, such good friends and family keeping me calm. All right, get more of these. I was rambling a bit more while I was just kind of putting down and moving around stickers, so I'll probably just starting you guys back at about this point. So yeah, I just used the other stickers from that page and sprinkled them around, and now I'm just filling in some of the areas. So I'll use that for next week. And yeah, I like the way this has come out with the colors and then mixing in kind of similar colors from my regular stickers and then things like adding the themed ones. Oh yeah, I want to put another scroll here because I'm hopefully going to be meeting my friend for lunch on Friday, which will be a nice treat to see her because we don't see each other that often. So I'm going to put that in. And yeah, along the bottom I kept like to do, what I'm going to watch and read, cleaning because I want to get some stuff done around my home, finance, because it's pay week, I got to pay bills, but also the first of the month stuff, and then next week. So, and I'm not sure out of this current week I'm in, how much will have to be transferred over. I'm crossing my fingers for a very productive weekend, but we'll see how it goes. But I like this format. I like the way this has come out and the colors. Oh yeah, let me just add a couple more of these. Put that down. But yeah, I think this has worked out pretty well. So I'll go in maybe and fill in a couple more areas or things that I know will be happening. But other than that, I think this is gonna set me up well for the week. Oh yes, and that was one of the other things I did want to put in because I do have to pick up my passport. So that is definitely an exclamation mark. Or my vacation will not be what I hoped it will be. And I've said this, I think, in a lot of my recent videos, but yeah, I really enjoy using the planner. I think I was fortunate I found the Cousin because it suits me quite well. And it has helped, over the last few months to keep myself kind of organized and enjoying the process too. And back one more time. So after a little more writing in and a few little tweaks, so I did end up taking a couple of those little witch emojis off the top to give it some more space and filled in, just put a couple more stickers down because I wanted to use up what was in the kit. So I'm really happy with the way this week turned out. I hope you guys like it too, and have a happy and safe Halloween. I'll see you soon. Bye.